afternoon. I'm Hannah Baber, and this is Kevin Oliveira with KPAC News. Today we're discussing a research study conducted at University of the Pacific on social media.
To begin our story, we'll be talking about the rise and fall of the super tacky yet customizable MySpace social media website.
Then we'll examine today's plain Jane social media titan, Facebook. Last, we'll explore rising social media networks such as Tumblr, Instagram, and Pinterest.
Our study hopes to find out what factors led to the fall of MySpace and the rise of Facebook, and whether or not growing social media outlets are capitalizing on Facebook's lack of artistic outlets.
Now let's take you to our MySpace social media correspondent, Ka Vang.
According to Universal McCann, currently MySpace has 3 million accounts open with 110 million active users. MySpace is still number one among the broad collection of international networks with a 32% weekly reach. Its position has been maintained by its focus on music and commercial content rather than connecting friends. We found that most students had a MySpace, yet rarely use it anymore.
Yes, I had a MySpace, and no, I don't use it.
Yes, I do have a MySpace account.
And do you still use MySpace?
No, I do not use MySpace.
I do not still use MySpace.
We asked students what they enjoyed and what they disliked about MySpace.
So what I liked about MySpace was the idea that I could customize it with music, pictures, glitter, anything like that.
I liked going out and finding online templates for my background, so visually kind of decorating my page to represent me and my personality.
Back when I used MySpace, my favorite thing about it was the music.
Probably the pictures, honestly, and customizing my profile and also talking to people.
I didn't like all of the surveys and the updates that would go out.
The thing I liked least about MySpace, well, at the time there wasn't really anything, but as time went on, there was Facebook and newer things kind of came out that were just overall better.
The thing I probably liked least about MySpace was the way they advertise. It got really cluttered and in the way and sort of made my computer really sluggish.
So we found that people enjoy the creativity MySpace had to offer, while others prefer the cleaner looking profile. Either way, everyone loved to keep in touch with your friends. Back to you.
Thanks, Ka. Facebook started primarily as a social media network for college students and was hardly considered competition for MySpace.
According to DreamGrow, since the creation of Facebook, MySpace has been on a steady decline in user memberships and page visits. In April of 2008, Facebook surpassed MySpace for unique worldwide visitors.
We investigated some of the leading causes for user transitions from MySpace to Facebook. Our study includes the following interview with Dr. Allison Alkin from the Sociology Department at University of the Pacific.
Good afternoon, my name is Deolinda Sunshin.
Dr. Alkin, why do you think people have shifted from MySpace to Facebook?
I think the main problem with MySpace was that it went down a lot. It wasn't a dynamic enough system to be able to maintain all of the various kind of options that it had offered to users, and so it was often very slow. So if MySpace could work, I would see it as much more advantageous in terms of the kind of self-expression that it allowed.
And based on your experience, what do you think will be the next trend when it comes to social media?
It's interesting. Actually, I read recently that the fastest growing online community was actually Pinterest. And Pinterest is, people just kind of throw up photos of things they like and can kind of categorize them and organize them. And they can, see what their other friends are liking and like each other's same thing.
We asked students on campus about creativity and social media.
Yeah, I do think being creative is an important aspect for social media because you just really get to express yourself through Pinterest, Tumblr, Instagram, kind of pictures, just whatever.
Because I think that social media is the outlet for people to be creative. It really allows for that individualized expression of creativity.
Yeah, I think we use social media a lot to express ourselves. So being able to express ourselves creatively is a huge part of being an individual.
So it seems that students feel like being creative is really important in social media. Is this need fueling emerging apps such as Tumblr, Instagram, and Pinterest?
For insight on this question, we went to Dr. Ray from the Communications Department at University of the Pacific.
I enjoy the pictures that people post on Facebook, and I believe what's happened is Facebook's carved itself a niche as a place you write text and post pictures. I do feel students need an avenue of expression. In the past, they've worked for the campus newspaper or the campus radio station or being in theater, but I think all the apps now are sort of taking the place. And it goes back to MySpace. Originally, they were all on MySpace, but as they grew older, MySpace was too slow back in the days of slower broadband. Kids are expressing themselves now with Instagram, Tumblr, Pinterest.
According to the Pew Research Center, 67% of internet users have a Facebook account, 15% of users have Pinterest accounts, and 13% of users have Instagram accounts, while 6% have Tumblr accounts.
We asked students on campus if they had a Pinterest, Instagram, or Tumblr account.
I have an Instagram and Tumblr account, but I do not have a Pinterest account. I do go on and browse pictures sometimes on Pinterest, though.
I do have an Instagram. I don't have Pinterest or Tumblr.
I do have a Tumblr and a Pinterest account. I do not have an Instagram account, though.
I do have an Instagram. I really like how simple it is. It's really just pictures of your friends, and you either like or comment, and that's basically that. So it's pretty simple and easy to use.
We asked students on campus if they would add artistic expression to their Facebook page if they could.
I would definitely appreciate the ability to customize my Facebook page more with color, background images.
Yeah, I think Facebook would be better if you could kind of add more spice to it, make it better.
Yeah, on Facebook I would like to be able to change my profile a little bit, maybe change the color and fonts.
We observed that Facebook offers games, quizzes, music, and other interactions to keep their clients entertained while constantly on their website. However, it lacks the ability for personalization of their profile, an artistic expression that MySpace once offered.
Newer social media apps such as Pinterest, Instagram, and Tumblr are now offering the ability for users to express themselves artistically in a similar way that MySpace once offered.
The re-emerging trend of online self-expression may find Facebook lacking, leading to a future shift in online media site popularity. With KPAC News, I'm Hannah Baber.
And I'm Kevin Oliveira.